Hey, this is Kendra from J House, and I'm going to tell you about some of the books that we are enjoying this Christmas season. The first one on the list is Mortimer's Christmas Manger by Karma Wilson. And it is the story of a mouse who lives in a house, and he discovers the nativity set, and he discovers the soft, warm bed of the manger, and so he moves baby Jesus out of the manger and curls up and is living in this nativity set. But then he hears the story of the first Christmas and realizes what the nativity set is, and he gives the bed back to Jesus. And it's just this really sweet, simple Christmas story.
So he said a prayer, and then he found a gingerbread house to live in.
The next one up is an older book that I read for the first time this year. I had never heard of it before. It's Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree by Robert Barry. And it is the story of a wealthy man who buys a huge Christmas tree, but it's so big it doesn't quite fit in the room that he has for it. So he chops off the very top, and he gives that leftover top of the tree to someone else. Well, that maid, I believe it is, takes it up to her house, but it's a little bit too tall for her house. So she chops off the top and gives it to somebody else. And it's amazing to watch the story of this Christmas tree that just keeps giving and giving and giving, and all the people's lives are blessed, and the happiness that is brought into their lives by this tree.
It was ginormous Christmas tree, and it was too big, and he got to share it.
Next up is The Carpenters Gift, a Christmas tale about the Rockefeller Center tree, and it is by David Rubel. And it is the story of a very poor family that was in the 1930s, and they lived in this little shack, and one Christmas morning they wake up to people building them a home. And it's the story, the really tender, sweet story of this family's appreciation for that gift and how they give back. And the kids and I just really enjoyed it.
When he heard a honk, some people built him a house, and then he lived in a really warm house.
The next three are kind of silly. We just laugh at them. This one is called How Santa Got His Job, and it's by Stephen Krensky. And it goes through Santa's life before he was Santa Claus, and how he had all these different jobs that he worked at that all ultimately prepared him to be the best Santa Claus ever. And it's just hilarious. I think it's one of those books that as an adult you can find really entertaining, and the kids like it too. So we also have Merry Christmas by Mike Rice, not sure how to say that, but it is the story of this little girl that lives in Christmas Town, and it is Christmas 364 days a year there, and she gets so bored of Christmas, and there's this one magical day every year that's not Christmas, and the kids and I just laugh about it, and I think it's a good reminder this time of year when we are enjoying the magic of the season, and we kind of think, oh, I wish every day could be Christmas, but this shows us to appreciate the small things in our lives, and it's a funny book. Cute concept.
This book is a funny book, and it always makes me laugh, and I love it because every day it's Christmas Day, and she doesn't like it.
And this last one is called Christmas Tree by Wendell and Florence Minor. And it is a book that we have been reading for years. It's a really short, simple book, which was great when my kids were younger and didn't have a super long attention span. But it just finds all sorts of different Christmas trees, and I just have always really enjoyed it. Okay, show me your favorite one.
The clown Christmas tree.
Is that a clown Christmas tree?
Yeah, they're like that.
Those are some of the books that our family is enjoying this year. We're enjoying tons of others, but I won't bore you with all the details. So I hope that your family is able to read a lot and snuggle next to the Christmas tree. Those are some of my favorite memories and times with my kids. So Merry Christmas, happy reading, and we'll see you next year. This book is called Going Places by Peter and Paul Reynolds. I loved it, and the reason I loved it is because of the impact it had in our family.